I'm Tyler,
I'm Carter.
and there's no booze that we won't try.
Sounds like it's another edition of
Booze Trials.
All right.
I would be. So you introduce this. I'm gonna.
All right. So this one here is a. This is Blue Moon. I'm sure most of our viewers are pretty familiar with Blue Moon.
Oh Jesus!
And I don't believe, as far as I know, this does not have a 6-pack of its own. I've only ever seen this in a. Excuse me. I've only ever seen this in a sampler pack from Blue Moon, where there's like 3 out of 12 in it. It's called Short Straw Farmhouse Red Ale, and let me just read the stuff that's on the back of it. Farmhouse ales were brewed for the diligent farmhands that drew the short straw and had to work the arduous harvest. Our brewmaster's expression blends the spiciness of a farmhouse ale with the tartness of a... I know what he's doing, by the way. The tartness of a Flanders Red for a remarkably finish. What the fuck? Hold on. I need to read somewhere else. An intriguing interpretation of a farmhouse blended with a Flanders Red with hints of white pepper. Here we go. White pepper and a tart finish. Okay. I was told by somebody
Shut up!
else
Let me tell
that
the
this
story.
tastes like fucking ketchup.
Okay, my best friend
Yeah.
tried this beer and said it tastes like ketchup. I did not get the
Same
try.
person told me that.
I did not get to try this beer because I left it at her house, and so this is going to be our. We're popping our short straw cherries.
Here's our ketchup. Our ketchup beer.
You haven't
goodness.
even. Let me pour it before you start cheersing and beersing.
Yeah, dude.
So,
I'd say this is
so
probably...
when like anything that's not ketchup in French fry that's ketchup flavored weirds me out.
It does not smell like ketchup.
It smells like
It smells like a beer. It
it
doesn't
smells like a beer fart, but it is red tinted a little bit.
It looks like an amber beer, by the way. The look of
Ugh,
it
I
kind
hate
of
amber.
represents an amber.
I fucking hate amber beer.
Amber. That's what it looks like. That being said, it might not taste like an amber beer, but it looks like an amber beer.
So to cap.
very
So
dark.
before we
Not
cheers,
too dark.
before we cheers, the bottle does tell us to taste responsibly. So
Dude, we
I think-
have not been responsible for this entire time. Fuck responsibility.
okay.
I kind of need a second taste. I'm not gonna lie. I don't taste ketchup.
I don't either. Well,
I still don't taste ketchup.
but it does taste like an amber beer. And that's what fucks with me. Because I typically hate amber beer. Because it has that funky fucking taste. I can't even describe with
Whatever the hell a Flanders Red is, I feel like that's what I'm tasting.
Heidely Ho. No, this does not taste like ketchup.
No.
But it is. But like most Blue Moon products, it is not exceptional.
No, this is not particularly.
It is. It's not. First of all, let's recap what you tried to read. Farmhouse ales were brewed with the diligent farmhands that drew the short straw and had to work with the arduous harvest. Our brewmaster's expression blends the spiciness. Do you taste spiciness?
No. And I don't even taste a farmhouse. This
You-
doesn't taste like a
Of
farmhouse.
a farmhouse, which leads to my next part. A farmhouse ale
It doesn't taste like a farmhouse to me.
with the tartness. Do you taste the tartness
I don't taste tart nothing, dude.
of a
The fucking
Okay.
the very first beer we drank tonight had more tartness than this.
of a Flanders ale? Whatever that is.
Whatever that is.
I'm assuming
This isn't the worst beer we've had tonight, by the way, but it's not like
for
wow, dude.
a
Fucking
remarkably refreshing finish.
Fucking Blue Moon, dude. Like just Blue Moon in general, like
It's the Kmart of beers.
Blue Moon fucking seriously makes me mad at this point. Like, if there was any beer that broke the straw on the camel's back and pissed me the fuck off. This is it, because their
What?
description does not have anything to do with the taste of this beer at all. It's
Wait.
not a farmhouse. It's not spicy, and whatever the fuck a Flanders Red is.
It doesn't tell you what.
God damn
It
it!
doesn't tell you what.
Fuck you, Blue Moon.
It doesn't tell you what citric fruit you have to pair it with. I'm thinking farmhouse. I'm thinking stick a fucking ear of corn in your beer.
Also, it's definitely
Because
not, it's
I don't
not a
know what
farmhouse.
else you're.
Hold on, I really need to feel. I really need to taste some more of this because, yeah, dude, fucking yeah, I'm gonna go for this because it's not what I was expecting. I feel like I need a little bit more of a fucking like just like kind of
I don't
to
get the
grasp the
I don't-
situation.
I don't get the ketchup thing.
I don't at all. I feel like I need.
It
to
was
grasp the
humorous
situation
when
a
I
little
heard
more.
about it, but
Oh yeah,
I
of
don't.
course.
I
Because
don't.
somebody told you it tasted like fucking ketchup. Of course, it's fucking
And
funny.
I had a giggle fit,
Yeah,
and then I
exactly.
was like, I wish I would have been there for that. But now I'm here for that, and I'm like, no, it doesn't taste like ketchup.
Basically, to me, it kind of just basically tastes like a fucking red ale, which it does actually say red ale on the box. But again, not a farmhouse.
Here's the fucked up part.
Just like with Prairie, this is not a fucking farmhouse.
Again, here's my fucked up opinion about this. When he says amber ale, I hate amber ales.
This isn't
I
the
hate
point.
I hate them. I want
No-
to punch them in the fucking.
Nothing
I
says
want to.
amber about
If
this.
they're if an amber ale was pregnant, I'd punch them,
In the stomach
and that baby would be wrong.
and push
But-
it down the stairs.
But because Blue Moon is
Luckily,
such a
it's not
fucked up
amber.
brewery,
Fuck a-
and this is their interpretation of a red ale, I actually don't mind it. That's how fucked up Blue Moon is.
Oh, God damn it, Blue Moon. What the fuck, dude?
I don't mind this beer.
I don't even know what the fuck this is because it's not a farmhouse. It's not a red ale. It's not. It's nothing that you describe, Blue Moon. What the fuck? Hey, if you work at Blue Moon, can you please get back with me and tell me what the fuck told you this was a farmhouse or a red? Or, well, I guess it's an ale, but that's about it. It's an ale, but it's God. I feel like I drew the short straw. Fuck you!
This is the short straw of Blue
God
Moon.
damn it, Blue Moon!
This is the spent match of Blue Moon.
Fucking Blue Moon! God damn it! Oh my god!
This is the black grain of rice of Blue Moon. First of all, red ale.
It's
If you've
it's
and
barely
amber,
it's barely
amber
red.
beers and farmhouses don't sleep in the same bed.
No, they do not.
And so I don't know what the hell you were going for with that expression.
It's incest, man. You got an incest beer going on here.
You've
By
got
the way,
you've
I-
got wait like you tried like you wrote too many different kinds of beers on your label. And then you have like an amber Blue Moon regular in your bottle.
Yeah, this is
You're-
this would be
you're-
honestly
you're-
if you would just advertise this as a fucking amber Blue Moon, I'd be like, hey, all right, they fucking got something right, but you didn't do that. You didn't even come close to doing that.
I'm playing devil's advocate. It is a like
I don't
Base-
taste white pepper.
I don't taste
taste
any
pepper.
of the shit that they fucking promised.
Nothing.
But
Not even
that
close.
being said, if I was just like, I see it says Blue Moon, I'd be like,
which you barely see at all, by the way.
Which
It's
is
short straw is very much bigger than Blue Moon on this one.
it is not the worst
No, it's
beer I've ever drank.
no. It's
I mean,
it's
as far-
drinkable.
It's drinkable,
It's
but
drinkable. We poured some beers out, and we will not pour this out. But come on now, just seriously. Just I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you, bro. But
I really lost my train of thought because I'm just like, I'm studying the label and I'm like, I don't even know what the hell to eat. Like, I wanted
looking at the label,
I
and
wanted,
I feel like I'm
wanted to defend this beer, but at the same time, like, what is defendable?
you know what? You know what? Honestly, if more time and effort had been put into this, I think it could have been awesome because I mean, I love true farmhouses, which this is not. I love true farm. Yeah, let's just put this out there. This is not a true farmhouse. If it was, I'd fucking be digging this right now, probably. But if it was a true farmhouse, I'd probably be digging this. If it was a true red ale, I might dig this a little bit. But it's almost like you kind of somewhat did what you said, but you overall just like you're like a politician. You fucking gave us a bunch of fucking promises, and you dicked us over, and now you're blaming us for it. So fuck you. Cheers to that shit.
Because a Tyler rant would not be complete without political reference. I got you there. So
You did.
it doesn't taste like ketchup.
No, it does not.
Blue
So
Moon.
that's kind of cool, I guess, because I really didn't want my beer to taste like ketchup.
I kind of did because I wanted to react even harshly. Like, I wanted a harsh reaction. And with this, I was like, I don't even know where to start. Because it's so Blue Moon. Like, it's so... Like, it's a safe bet fucking beer. If you don't like hoppiness, if you don't like stoutness, if you don't like amberness, if you don't like wheatness, Blue Moon.
We drew the short straw here, okay?
Regardless of what it's trying to describe itself as, that's how I feel about this beer. It is a safety zone beer.
You know what's funny? What's funny? This is just me, but what's funny about this to me is that I would say the ketchup that we had been told is in the aftertaste.
I don't get that.
I'm tasting ketchup now. Like hardcore, dude. Fucking seriously. Here, there's a little bit left. Fucking have at it and fucking give yourself the fucking aftertaste, okay? Seriously. Give yourself that fucking aftertaste. Like, really pay attention to the aftertaste. Not so much the initial fucking whatever, but fucking have the aftertaste. I'm tasting ketchup all of a sudden. Like, for real. I know that sounds fucked up as shit, but I'm tasting ketchup hardcore now.
I don't taste it.
I am tasting ketchup like a son of a bitch in this now.
So maybe that's what the ketchup implied. Like, if you just sit
Aftertaste.
here, if you like, maybe they just sat here for a while and were like, "What the fuck did we just drink?" And then they're like, "I just drank ketchup." And I've drank ketchup. No, I've
I
literally,
have too. I've
I've
drank
literally
ketchup.
stuck my finger in a fucking dollop of ketchup and like, I'm like, that's fucking disgusting.
I'm craving
Why does it
IHOP
taste so
now, by
good
the
with
way.
French fries?
Yeah, we're gonna go eat IHOP now probably because I'm craving IHOP like a motherfucker.
No.
IHOP's not the worst thing in the world. It's not great, but it's not the worst thing.
I'd rather.
You want to walk to a Waffle House? It's further, but we'll walk there.
I'm not walking to any fucking place that serves anything they fucking feel like at 2 in the morning. I do not like.
The only way you're gonna eat anything at 2 in the morning
I
is if you drive.
no. First of all, I'm satiated. I had chips before we did these shows,
Yeah, I didn't.
and
eat anything
and you
before
did,
this.
and second of all,
I had food at
I
7.
despise. I like if there was a restaurant I would like 2 girls 1 cup on. It would be IHOP, and I don't even know what that fucking means at this point. If there was a
Apparently, you would shit and piss it and make it fucking drink it.
actually that would
Piss
imply
and
that I
drink
would
it.
shit in a goblet and eat it myself in that restaurant. That's what I then like as soon as I
That's
said
fucking
it.
bad, dude.
As soon as I said it, I was like, I'm not gonna eat my own poop in IHOP. But I might as well because most of their food tastes like poop. At least makes me poop,
Well,
which is not a feeling I do not enjoy.
well, technically, all food makes you poop.
But like in a
So
rapid
maybe-
succession of like put food in my mouth to oh no diarrhea. It's IHOP. Like IHOP. IHOP is in the top 5. Also, this is another long episode. I hope you.
Yeah, Yeah, this is probably the longest episode yet.
I don't know. But anyway,
You
no.
want me to turn it off for you? or-
First of all, no offense to anybody that works at IHOP and has to make a paycheck, but
Yeah, I know people that work at IHOP. Some of them are good people.
but fuck that noise because I've never enjoyed a meal at IHOP.
I would definitely prefer Waffle House to IHOP.
Waffle House is
Better than IHOP.
because you can kind of just do whatever. Like you can just tell them what you want and they'll make it.
Yeah.
Like the menu is more like a field guide.
Yeah. Whereas IHOP is like, hey, this is very specific.
And also the IHOP in Owasso is by far the cleanest IHOP that probably ever exists.
Are you talking about Waffle House here?
I just fucking said.
You said
the
IHOP.
Owasso IHOP. Or, no, Waffle House.
You meant to say Waffle House. I know that's what you meant to say because Waffle House is apparently well known for being dirty and filthy, whereas Owasso's Waffle House is actually kind of clean.
I did fuck up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you did.
that's why I drew the short straw.
And most likely what's going to probably happen here is we've had a lot more to drink in general, beer and booze-wise, than you're probably going to see when you watch this episode. So
We've had
just
more-
to keep that in mind. We're
When we started this episode, and I don't know if either one of us said anything like, we've been drinking.
we actually tried to make this a shorter episode, but this turned out being the longer episode.
Thanks to Short Straw.
Fucking short straw. Fucking draw the short
Yeah,
straw.
Blue
And
Man.
the short straw made a long episode, so fuck you, short straw.
I like the way that he said that. So, that being said, we're done.